Hello Libra, welcome to Aquadoestarot. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you today where we just find out energies that are surrounding you right now, any messages that Spirit may have to give to you, any advice, just basically anything that could be going on for you right now that needs to be acknowledged by Spirit. I'm going to shuffle the cards beforehand. I want to get all the cards ready, but I want to do that with you so you can see what's coming out. So, are there any more overall energy cards that need to come out for Libra, please, Spirit? Thank you. Anything else? One more shuffle. No? Okay. So under the bottom. I mean, that's not even under the bottom. Sorry. At the bottom of the deck, you've got retreat, which symbolizes that you may need to go away for a little while. You may need to, I don't want to look at them. You may need to go away for a little while. You may need to have a little break from something or just some time off work or something. But obviously we will look into that when we look at the cards. Okay, Spirit, what is Libra's story? What can you tell me about Libra to help me connect with them and to help deliver the message to the correct person watching? Okay. Not too much information coming out. Oh no, there we go. We'll take them. Just to make sure, nothing else that needs to come out for Libra today. I think this one. No. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Hanged Man. I'm very sorry if you can hear my dog scrapping away. She's in one of them weird moods today. Yeah. Okay, this will be the deck for confirmation. So any cards that can confirm the reading, meaning that, you know, whatever cards have already come out, if the confirmation cards can extend that and, you know, just make sure that we're on the right track in regards to your reading. Whoa. Okay. All right, well, I'll take them. They came out in a very similar way to the story. The Knight of Swords has flipped over and I couldn't ignore it. So I'm going to keep that upright because I feel like that is of some importance to your overall energy. Maybe something is being rushed into. You've got the Nine of Swords at the bottom of that deck. Yeah, interesting, because it says about the retreat at the bottom there, the Hanged Man, and then the Nine of Swords. You know, it's like saying that you're really struggling with something, you need a change of scenery, like literally a change of scenery, like somewhere completely different where you've never been before. Because, you know, we don't typically hang upside down normally, do we? It's not a normal act. So that's what I see with the Hanged Man. It's doing something completely different. Okay, any more angel messages that Libra needs to hear today? One more shuffle just to make sure. Nope. Okay. At the bottom of that deck, we've got assertiveness. So you may have to be a bit stubborn in something. Like, you know, maybe someone is trying to prevent you from having a break. But it's like you've got to put your foot down. Maybe it's a job, you know, like maybe your job is basically saying you can't have such and such time off because they're understaffed or something like that. Like they're trying to make it feel like if you took time off, it would be inconvenient. However, you need to be assertive with that, you know, like, I'm sorry, but I have my rights and I'm not feeling too great and I just need a break. Like if you want me to perform 100%, then I need this time. Otherwise, I'm going to start, you know, slacking. You know, you're going to have issues in the workplace. If this is a workplace matter, we will find out now. So your overall energy is grace, magic, and focus. So that does give me that feeling of you need time out, you need to recenter yourself in order to focus. Not sure why the magic energy is here though. That's something that I believe is going to make a little bit more sense once I get to know you through your story. Okay, 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of that pile, not the deck, because it is a pile. I don't know why I'm obsessed with saying at the bottom of 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, we're definitely, I feel like we're definitely on the right track here. Okay. This is definitely to do with work. So thank you, Spirit, for confirming that and allowing me to get to know Libra. So yeah, I feel like you are being pressurized to do a lot of work. And I feel like a lot of the work is actually just being left to you. Like you're being asked to just get on with stuff while your colleagues are out the back having a cigarette or a coffee or just chatting with each other whilst you're doing everything. And it's as if like the moment that you stop, they hassle you. And yeah, I feel like you're just feeling very tired and unappreciated, even though you take on a lot of the responsibilities in your workplace. The 6 of Swords says to me, again, you do need to go somewhere. You need to go into some calmer waters and bring a bit of balance back into your life, because it just feels, you know, I just feel like you're gonna explode. And I also feel like with the Knight of Swords here, it's fast action decisions. So like I feel like if you don't take a break and be assertive about that, I feel like it could end up being like you just quit your job and end up dealing with a lot of mental health issues, which, you know, the 9 of Swords is here to confirm that for me. That if you keep going and going and going and going, you're gonna crack. And I think that's gonna create a tsunami of events. You're gonna lose your job, you could end up struggling to pay your rent, you might go into a state of depression. Whereas I do feel like, you know, Spirit is stepping in right now, wants to alert you that they are aware that you are beginning to struggle, and that, you know, when this message reaches you, now would be the time to start looking at places to go, even if it's just for a couple of nights, like in a nice hotel or like in a caravan. Like I do feel like with the Hanged Man, it has to be something completely out of the ordinary, something that you'd never do, because you want it to feel like an adventure, something very different to what you're stuck in, this loop that you are stuck in. because the Three of Swords as well, you know, it represents pain, loss, being unappreciated, you know, doing a lot of hard work and just not getting any reward for that. The Eight of Wands, I mean, represents new encounters, new people. I wonder if by you going on a retreat, you discover new people, people that you wouldn't normally hang around with, but you find connection with them. But also, it does also represent like communicating, going online. So I'm going to say that it's basically like you need to get yourself on your phone, on your laptop, and have a look about for places that you can go, you know, as far as you can travel, as far as you can afford, as far as you can go. If you can drive, get yourself there. If you can't, look at the trains, just try and map out like a potential holiday, you know, and make sure that you got the money for it. And like I say, be very assertive about the fact that you want that time off. Maybe plan that first, like get an idea of when you want to go, and then go into work and say, look, I need this time off. I'm going to go away for 2 days, maybe a week, depending on how I feel. I'd say a week. Go for a week, because, you know, you need a break. This is what, you know, these cards are saying to me right now, and you just need to be like, hey, I need this time. You deserve that time, and nobody can take that away from you. I say it is totally in your rights to have time off, especially if it's starting to impact your mental health. So, as I said, the Knight of Swords is under here. So it's like saying, please don't make any rash decisions. Like, don't just leave your job. Unless, of course, you find something else. I mean, maybe by going on this retreat and meeting new people, there'll be other opportunities come up. But I do feel like, don't quit your job. Like, don't go in and say, I need some time off. And then they say, you can't have any time off. And then don't be like, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have all the time off. I'm going to quit. Don't say that, especially now, because we're going through quite a lot of weird energies this month. So I'd say try and stay calm. Do what you need to do. Go in, speak to your boss. I need this time off, please. If they say you can't, then, you know, you bring up some rights. I mean, maybe look into the rights of where you work. Like if there's a, you know, a contract or a document or something that shows you what your rights are. And if they try and argue, you know, you can't have that time off because of such and such, and you can say, well, actually, it's in my rights to. I've given you enough notice. If you can't find anyone to cover, that's your problem. You can cover. But it's my right. I'm giving you, you know, make sure you're giving like 4 weeks notice or something, so they've got plenty of time. And yeah. Ooh, the Two of Cups has come out, which is very interesting. I wonder if this retreat is going to, you know, you're going to meet someone that's going to, you know, completely change your life. Again, I feel like it could be someone that you don't expect. Page of Pentacles, interesting. It could be an earth sign. It could be someone quite like sort of childish at heart and playful. But that might be a good thing. That might be what you need. I mean, maybe that's what you end up doing. Maybe you end up doing something spiritual. And, you know, you meet someone that, I mean, Two of Cups is a soulmate energy, but it doesn't have to actually be like love. Like you could just end up meeting a new best friend. It could be someone that you wouldn't expect to be friends with. Like I feel like there's going to be a lot of things happen from you, you know, taking the chance and going on this retreat. And as I said, interesting. As I said that about the spiritual thing, you've got temperance there, and temperance is literally pouring, in and out of cups. Patience, planning, creating, just, holding the nerve. But maybe spirit is actually pushing you towards someone. You've got Ace of Wands, and I feel like it is a whole new adventure. Like, I just feel like you're going to meet a whole new side of yourself. Just maybe find something that you're really passionate about that you never even thought you could be passionate about. You've got Judgment. So I take that two ways of like, don't be fearful of the judgment that you may receive from your colleagues or your boss in regards to this thing that you want to do, like the journey that you need to take. And also the second way is like, you deserve it. You deserve, spirit has decided, especially with temperance here, they've decided that you need the time, you need the break, you need this time for yourself. Yeah, you got the Four of Cups at the bottom because the things that you were doing right now just aren't fulfilling you. And you're very bored. You're being pressurized into a lot of work, not being respected. And, it's like I said, it's going to make you potentially make a bad decision by quitting altogether. And as I say, that could be something that would be beneficial. But I do feel like you still need to have this retreat first before you officially quit, to make things run smoothly. Because I feel like if you quit, you're going to change the path and it's going to set you back. But if you push through, you go on the retreat, you meet this person, you're guided to whatever it is that you are meant to be doing, then you can make a wise decision, like a wizard, with focus and also grace. So leave your job gracefully and respectfully, because what better way to, leave a situation where you weren't respected by respecting and just being knowledgeable and knowing your rights, but still remaining polite and professional. That will always be something that will be rewarded to you, and you'll feel better for that too, because you don't want to be holding on to any negative energies or grudges. You don't want to create grudge energy. Just be like, look, I'm not happy, but after you've experienced this. Now, obviously, I don't know what this is going to be for you, and only you will understand what that is. But I do feel like it's like a complete U-turn of who you are. There's just something that you don't expect, and you're going to just find a love for this. High Priestess and the King of Swords. Yeah, see, as I said, stay quiet in regards to your boss for now. Just stay silent like the High Priestess. Patient planning. You are very intelligent. You know exactly what you need to do. Don't make any hasty decisions. And when the time is right, you can make that communication. You can break the silence with your boss. The King of Swords is authoritative, very strict, opinionated type energy. So it's perfect that they have come out the way they have. I'm just wondering if there's anything else in regards to this. Okay, Spirit, could you give me some outcome cards? Wow, calm. I nearly said karma. So I don't know if this is in your karma or you've, good karma. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like it's a bad karma. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be doing something that you're really passionate about. You could, like I say, you could be finding a connection with someone. Doesn't have to be a love connection, but Nine of Swords has returned. I just feel like it could be someone, like I say, that you've never ever even imagined, someone that you wouldn't expect to come into your life, but it's going to change something within you. But the retreat will also do that. So all of these steps that you're going to be taking are going to change you and put you on the path that you are destined to be on. Like, I feel like you may have had quite a tricky life, like a difficult upbringing, but now is the time for you to find something that you're passionate about. You've got the King of Wands here following the Queen of Wands. So like I do feel like it's going to be some sort of passionate connection that you have with someone. You know, it could be sexual, or it could just be just your souls. Like, your souls could just be so intimate and connected. I do feel that, and I feel like it's going to be very, very passionate. We've got justice here. So again, as I said, things are coming into balance. You need to find that balance, and you are going to find that balance. The Hierophant, it is a destined thing. You are destined for this journey. You are ready for it, even though you might not necessarily know what it is that you are doing right now as you listen to this message. But as I say, once the plan is in place, things will start to make more sense as time goes on. So that is all I have for the cards, the reading. I'm just going to see what the angels have said in regards to this. But I do see something really positive, even though you're feeling, really unsettled at the moment and not sure what to do. Hopefully this reading reaches you and helps you in the direction that you need to go. So the angels want to say, notice the signs. And it says, yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. So maybe you've not paid attention to it, or maybe you have paid attention to it and you've noticed these little things happening. That is the indicator of, like, now you need to start making these changes now, and spirit is behind you. Your angels are guiding you. The next one is creative project. So as I said, I feel like it's going to be something that you are not normally likely to do, not something that you would normally think about doing. And when I say, creative is everything. It's being creative within yourself and healing yourself and just finding new things that you didn't know you could love, but you do love. And yeah, I just feel like that's what spirit is trying to urge you to do by exploring and going somewhere completely new and meeting someone completely new. That is creative, that is creating a path, a new path and a new adventure for yourself. It says, your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. Okay. So just before I finish up, because I feel like that's just made sense of something here. You could be quite creative already. I feel like you could have a little side hobby of painting, drawing, or something, building things, making things. jewelry or something. And I wonder, maybe you are already doing that somewhere for someone, like you're working for a company or something where you do a lot of artwork or creative things, but it's not what you want to do. Like maybe you're being told to do things in a certain way. Maybe you could be a journalist or something and you're being told to write news articles in a certain way. But maybe by exploring and you really seeing the world for what it is, and from your perspective, not from somebody else's, maybe by doing that you'll feel like, I wonder if I could do something myself, create something for myself. And with this new person coming in, I feel like it's maybe you're going to meet someone that does do the same things as you, or you could be a writer, they could be someone who draws. Maybe you could create something together. But obviously that is just like what I'm feeling. So you place that where that fits in for you. Like, are you a chef? Are you, I don't know, a beautician? And the beautician goes on holiday and meets a fashion designer. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to see whether, there's some sort of work connected thing in regards to this connection, because it could mean that too. Like, you could have a soulmate on this earth that is coming in to assist you with your creativity. But I do still feel like this is a soulmate coming in to love you passionately, but brings something that inspires you to follow your passion. And you get this overall energy of passion with the King and Queen of Wands sitting here. I understand that you are air energy, but we have a lot of energy through our charts, and we are going into Aries pretty soon. So I wonder if that's also a little hint there that when you go away during the sign of Aries, that could be the start of all of this. You're going to start igniting new passions, meeting new people. And I just feel like it's really, really good energy, you know? But I am going to leave that there. I hope that I connected with you. And if you did resonate with this message, please like and comment. I love hearing. And I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye.